This is DJ bringing you your WOD video. 16 July, I think this is going to come out. Been spending a lot of time in the woods. I'm prepping some land to hunt this fall, and I've had a lot of time to think. So for those of you who know me, that can be something that is good. That could be something that's bad. I hope it's neither one of those, and that this is great. But most importantly, that it adds value to your life. I had the opportunity to reflect back on something that I learned at No Limits to do, which was to create a list. And it's actually a list of two separate categories. The first one is things that you want in your life, and then it is things that you no longer want in your life. And just kind of the idea is to cross the things off of the things that you no longer want in your life, and to increase your vision and put more things on the things that I want in my life. And these don't have to be material things. These can be non-material things. Like I so want to see the day that we hit our 50th anniversary, me and Marissa. I can't wait for that. We're coming up on 2 years in August, and I just want to do the things that it takes so that way we are married forever, and we stay that way. And that not only do we stay that way, but we grow in our marriage. So, just know that these things don't always have to be tangible or material. And I guess the thing that I've been thinking the most about is really just mentorship and how it affects that list. And if you don't have mentors in your life, people who are influencing your thinking, people who are in places that you want to be, who can help you, who can help guide you to get the things that you want and cross the things off the don't want list and to add things into the I want that list, well, I would encourage you to seek out that mentorship that can really have a dramatic influence. And so there's a couple kinds. The first kind is direct, and then the second kind is indirect. And this indirect mentorship is exactly what we find at Success School. Todd Cash and Danny McDaniel both talk about their indirect mentorship that they got from Charlie Regas at Success School. See, Charlie would stand up on stage and he would talk about the vision and the principles and what Advocare was about, how to do the business. And he would speak with vision and power and strength. And Todd and Danny both talk about it, and they say they never saw a man talk like Charlie did. They said that he's the real deal, that he was John Wayne. And man, I believe him. I can see it in their eyes when they talk about Charlie and the man that he was. And I look up to them in many of those same ways. And I try to mimic the things that they do. I try to just use them as role models as to the kind of leader that I want to be, and just do the things that they do, because if I do, I can expect similar results, and we all grow in that. But how that relates to Success School is really, Success School is where I initially even understood the concept that indirect mentorship can grow the vision for my life. See, I went to Success School a month after we went straight to advisor, and I had no idea what Success School was. I thought it was just the thing to do. So I'm so grateful for the direct mentorship that Jesse and Beth Reynolds give me and Marissa in our business, because the most important thing that we could have done nothing for our first month except get in the room at Success School, and that would have changed everything. Because really the defining moment at my first Success School was seeing Wayne Johnson on stage and seeing just the charisma and the confidence and the vision that he had for his life and for his family. And I said, you know what? If a man like that can speak about this company, this must be the real deal. And not only that, but I just pictured myself in his shoes. That was just vision casting for me. And it allowed me to grow my perspective, to grow my vision for not only myself, but for our family and what our family has the ability to do with our life. And really kind of move it to more of a legacy and eternal focus, that it's not just going to end with us, it's going to transfer down to our children. So getting in the room for Success School and obtaining and seeing strong men and strong leaders influence me and my thinking was a game changer. So with that being said, when I left Success School, I didn't know how to make a things that I want list or a things that I don't want list. All I knew was that something inside of me changed. That the things that I wanted, I no longer wanted, and that I wanted something different. So it wasn't until new information came into my life that things started to change. And that's why you need to get out to Success School. And that's why you need to get to all the impending events in your area, including, that includes mixers, calls, all of these things. You just never know that one indirect mentor that is going to change your life. So I thank Jesse and Beth for their direct mentorship. And if Wayne ever gets a hold of this video, I thank him too, because he changed stuff for me, and I am eternally grateful for it. So, make that list, because I wish I had that list before I went to Success School. But at No Limits is where I learned that. So I now have that list, and I keep adding to it, and I keep subtracting from it. And we will not stop until our last breath. I don't think our work is done here until that happens. So make that list and seek out mentorship and get to Success School. That is a non-negotiable. If you want something more from your life, it doesn't even have to be financially. It might be just to help somebody else have a better vision of their life. Get out there and get to work.